TheSmartLocal.com.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Hi everyone, I'm Xenia. Welcome back to another episode of Hired or Fired. In this episode, I will be an avian keeper at Jurong Bird Park for a day. Honestly, I've never heard of the word avian before, let alone avian keeper, and it's been so long since I've been here. So I am guessing and hoping that one of my job scopes today will be to train the lovely birds here to do some tricks. I want to hold a hula hoop, then they fly through. And hopefully I don't get shat on because I'm a very lucky person. And guess what? It's Jurong Bird Park's 50th anniversary, and you know what's the best way to celebrate it? By hiring someone like
My name is Anaïs and I'm the curator of birds at Jurong Bird Park. So I've been working here for 3 years. My job is actually to oversee the bird collection at the bird park. So it mainly involves supervising the day-to-day activities related to the birds and also to look at the long-term plan for the bird park. So it means, for example, when we need to acquire new species, to bring them in, look at how we can improve the welfare of the birds on a day-to-day basis. So the job of the avian keepers has actually evolved. Nowadays, the keepers are actually more aviculturists, which means that they need to know their birds, they need to know the species, the ecology, so they can take care well of their birds. So I have many memorable moments working at Jurong Bird Park. It's a job that has no routine, but I would say probably the most memorable moment is when we are actually putting a lot of effort in breeding species, the chick hatching and looking at him developing well. For me, it's always a memorable moment. This job is very good, but actually sometimes very tough because we are working with living beings and their life depends on our care. And as a curator, I have sometimes to take decisions that has to be done on the spot, and actually their life will depend on my decisions.
Hi, I'm Xenia. So what will I be doing today?
So today you will have to do 3 tasks with the keepers. The first one will be the head count of the birds and food preparation.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The second one will be conditioning the birds to a specific behavior.
Okay.
And the last one will be making enrichments and a nest.
I only understand the first one, but it's okay. I guess there will be people guiding me through, right?
You will have mentors, they will train you today. It's going to be fine. But first of all, you need to get ready. You need to get your uniforms and you can go and get changed.
So many things, let's get changed!
Hi Xenia, welcome to Wings of Asia. I'm Zaid, I'm the keeper in charge of Wings of Asia alongside my other 2 colleagues here. So today we are in Wings of Asia where we house one of the largest diversity of species in the park. We have about 500 birds across 140 species. Later I'll show you the 2 tasks that we are going to do today, which includes feeding and doing the head count of all these birds.
Sounds easy lah.
We will find out soon enough.
Oh, there's suspense. Let's go lah, Zaid.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so we have arrived at the Greyback Myna exhibit. The first task today, I'm going to demonstrate how we go about doing our head count in the morning.
Okay.
First thing to look out for is the number of birds to make sure all is in this exhibit.
Right.
Secondly, you need to keep a lookout for certain health issues or any aggression related issues. And last but not least, sometimes the birds also fall sick due to the weather, like prolonged heat or prolonged rain or sudden change of weather or environment. This also affects the birds. So without further ado, you can start your head counting process.
Okay. There's 5 right in front of me. Oh my god. Oh, don't fly yet. 1, 2, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12.
Yes, that's correct.
I only have guess 1.
Oh no, okay, then you lie there. But yes, there's 12 of them. Yes.
All I can count is 8.
For newcomers or newbies that come on the first day, they'll be having trouble getting past 6
Oh,
because the birds will fly from corner to corner. But I would like to say, not bad. Now that we have exposed you to the head counting process, we will head back of house where I'll show you how to do food prep and then you will feed one of the birds. Let's go. So what we're going to do today, the second task is to do a food preparation. This is typically what we present for our birds. This is what we call the food salad. This is prepared by the Wildlife Nutritionist Center staff, or WNC for short. We have an in-house staff that provide us with the statistics or the numbers that we should feed the birds in according to the data, which I will show you later. And then this is what we call the parrot salad.
Salad.
The atas salad, yes, that's correct. This is for our parrots. So we'll start deskinning the papayas first, kind of like a cooking show right now. Usually I take about 5 mini stops.
I think I also can fruits only lah.
Okay, let's have a try. Okay, 2 plates.
Thank you. Okay, I'm ready. How long already?
20 seconds.
I think 20 seconds to peel 2 banana. Why papaya got so many seeds? Cannot find me here. Wait.
One eternity later.
You'll just never see what's happening around here.
There's a mess in my kitchen now.
Yeah, sorry.
Now that we are done, we will proceed to wash our hands and then we prepare that atas food salad. And then we can proceed to feeding the birds. So for central feeding, right, we present them with a set of 4 plates. The first plate will be the fruit salad itself. Second plate, you want to touch the mealworms?
It's okay.
Okay. This is the third plate where I mix millets and pigeon mix. Last but not least, Mazuri pellets. This is silken tofu that you can get from NTUC. They also get a nice helping of tofu. This now belongs to you.
Okay.
You can start feeding the birds. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's pretty much about it.
At least they fly with a distance, you know. I don't think I'm so scared. Alright, have fun eating, guys.
Okay, so I would say your time here in Wings of Asia is a fruitful one. It may be your first day here today. Not a bad start, I would say. There are things to be improved on, but might as well you join us lah. Our full-time slot is available, so
fast.
yeah.
First job scope, right?
Oh, don't worry, this is just a small task of many tasks that we are doing, so you can look forward to your second and third task.
Okay. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Nara, the lorry loft keeper. So today we are going to do token feeding, and token feeding would include having the birds to come down. So we have a few tools that we are going to use. Alright, so I'm going to pass you some of your tools. So this is a target stick that we're going to use.
Okay.
So what we'll use this for is to get the birds off people, off you, and also reward them. So each time they touch the tip of the target, they get rewarded.
Okay.
Okay, another very important tool. So I got you whistle, it's new. So how whistle work is that you just have to, and then they will start coming down.
Whoa.
You got a kind of work out. So now do you want to practice with a bird?
Okay.
Yeah? So you see the bird, you just hear, target. So when they touch the target, then you reward. So the idea of a target stick is to actually move them around. So now I'm going to pour the nectar so that we can recall the birds down for token. So we are going to peep and everybody's going to come down.
Everybody.
Most of them is going to come down.
Okay.
Okay? So first string, and the recalling process is just, so you wait for them to slowly come in. Once this is done, what I like to do is move them out of the way a bit. So just like that. Target. So if they are on you, very annoying, you can just down. Thank you. Okay, try. It's okay. Why no whistle? Again. So when you touch, then you hit. Okay, go. So there is some parts that I think we can tweak a bit. What I noticed is that you tend to be a bit slower with the rewarding and the cue doesn't come on time.
Okay.
So sometimes if you continue doing that, the birds might have a tendency to lose interest. So what we basically want is them to come to the target.
Oh.
So you don't bring the target to them, you get them to come to you.
I think I've been helping the birds too much. I basically bring it to their beak and be like, open your mouth. So I guess now I have to transport them somehow.
So right now, we are gonna see how effective you are at getting the birds to move over there. Here? Yay! Go! Yay! Here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more. Yeah. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, guys, take this whole thing. You give me a good pipit. Then you put on the tray.
Okay.
Okay. So from where we started, when you first came in, I think you were a bit concerned about the birds. They're all flocking together.
It was very overwhelming It started like circulating and I didn't really understand.
Initially, you started not understanding how that works.
Yeah.
But then now you kind of get an idea whereby you are able to get the birds to work for you. So this is actually just 1/4 of what I basically do. So the whole idea of recalling them also helps me to account for them, feed them, and also gives me a head start for the day.
Hi, Xenia. Hi, I'm Arti. I'm going to be your next mentor for today. So I'm going to teach you how to do some nest building and enrichment for the birds. And as you can see, this is a staff-only area and this is where we do all the stuff. And since you're wearing the uniform, you can follow me inside.
Yes.
Let's go!
Y'all cannot, you're not wearing the uniform.
Okay, so we're going to first start with enrichment for the birds. So enrichment is basically like, you know how you have toys and stuff to like keep you entertained?
Right.
So same thing for the birds. We need like toys and stuff to keep them mentally stimulated. I'm going to show you what I would do
Okay.
for enrichment for them and then you can come up with your own one. For example, one of the ducks' natural behavior is to dive underwater and like rip apart vegetables. So what I would do, basic enrichment, is to go to the pond, put a bunch of uncut vegetables under a rock and submerge it. And all they have to do is they have to dive underwater and then pluck out the vegetables on their own.
So this is like level 1 for
Level 1. Okay, so I have shown you level 1.
Yeah.
It's up to you to do level 2 onwards. Go ahead.
Stress Okay, no, I try. I'm a creative person, okay? Yeah, I'm just smoking through a little bit. Level 1, we are going to just use a rock, right? So it's very visible. So this one we hide inside a ball.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you why I gave you this. So this was an option. So the idea behind this was we could actually use the vegetables and then stuff them in here. Or you can flip it over, stuff them in here, and then the top part you can put some worms.
Okay, so level 1, level 2, let's do level 3.
Stuff it in, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Easy lah, come, let's go.
So, you see the ducks are waiting for their food?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can throw your ball first if you want to.
Okay, you ready for the ball of veggie? Duckies, look at me. Duckies. Oh.
Nope.
Come on.
For this one, you can throw some mealworms inside. Just test it out. Can I go closer to... You can, but maybe
not.
don't go too close because
Okay.
they won't respond.
So giving you some options, yeah? One is the ball of veggie. One is the hurry eat because mealworm dying. Help yourself.
Xenia, I'm gonna throw some mealworms to kind of get them there.
At me?
I mean,
Not Eric!
It was at this moment.
I didn't mean to do that.
I think the veggie, no one's eating it. But it's okay. We learn.
Okay, so Xenia, now it's our second task. We're gonna make a nest for one of the birds. Today we're gonna make one for the barbet. We're gonna give them termite mound. So we're gonna try and replicate that using this. You're gonna need gloves because this is gonna get messy. We've got some clay soil in there, which we are going to wet and then it'll become mushy mud-like. And then we're gonna line the inside of this nest log with that as well as the entrance. We're gonna line the sides of it and try and make the hole as small as possible so that they can have some kind of part in nesting. So they will have to dig through and go in. Okay?
Oh.
Ready?
Ready. I got it. You can go and chill. I got it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, but for now we'll open this and let it dry.
So, how What do you think I did today?
For the first one, maybe a little bit more of creativity would help. You didn't do great, but you tried your best and that's all that matters. So for your second task, which was the nest building, not bad. You weren't afraid to get muddy. Well done. Maybe try touching mealworms next time.
I did!
The bigger ones. So other than that, I think you did okay. Don't worry about it.
Wow, this episode is a tough one. I felt pretty overwhelmed at times because number one, due to my own fears, and number two, I felt like I was absorbing 3 very intense crash courses in such a short span of time. Every single thing that you do, you have to remember your goals. And I still thought I could be a part of the bird show today, but I can't even do the basic conditioning right. Because I didn't know why certain steps were put in place, I messed up the whole procedure. And I think the lorries must be like, a bit confused today. And so, based on my expectation, I'm quite disappointed in myself lah. I feel like I didn't even pass it. And can you imagine? I barely scratched the surface of this occupation.
Hi Xenia, so you have done your free task today, so how was it?
Wow, I must say the adrenaline rush you get is way higher than an amusement park when the bird starts flying. But I must say I'm quite proud of myself. I warmed up a little bit, I interacted with birds and hopefully made a connection. Yeah, that's about it. I think I'll have to ask you the most important question for every single episode. Paper! I was expecting a bird to pass it to us, but it's okay.
You didn't train them for that?
Will you hire or fire me? I knew it, but okay, please explain.
It's just because you may have noticed today, most of the job here is that requires some kind of a knowledge of the birds. So usually what we do is that we try beginning to have some people doing volunteering. So we would be more than happy for you to come to do volunteering and maybe overcome even more your fear of the birds and getting some knowledge about this.
Right.
And after that, why not going to a part-time positions? But then this is something we can reconsider because you definitely have the attitude.
Oh, amazing. That's such a welcoming culture. Okay, I still have some hope, okay? Even though I'm fired.
I hope that maybe one day you will try again, and I'm pretty sure that at this moment you will be maybe hired.
Steady lah, you say until like that. I will try again. Not everyone can be an avian keeper, but everyone can be a visitor. This year is Jurong Bird Park's 50th anniversary and there are a lot of special events lined up. So if you're interested, check out the description box below. Thank you for watching this episode of Hired or Fired. If you like this episode, remember to like, share, subscribe and watch our other videos over there. And I'll see you next time.